What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to be covering all the pros and cons of the 3G Customz engine half covers. So let's get right into the video. Now, some of you may know I've already had these on for about a week now, and I will say there are more pros than cons. But first off, let's start with the cons. So the first con of the 3G Customz engine half covers is they don't come painted, and they don't give you the option to have them painted, because I know there's probably a lot of people that's looking to purchase these, but they don't want to go through the process of painting them, epoxying the back to the back of the covers and all that stuff. But they don't give you an option to have them painted a color you want, and that's definitely a con in my opinion, because that takes up a lot of time. You got to spend money to buy the paint, the primer, the clear coat, and so forth. So that's con number one. The second con of the 3G Custom engine half covers are that it doesn't come notched out if you have a aftermarket intake. And that's definitely something that's understandable, because everybody have different aftermarket intakes, and the cutout is going to be a little different. Yet and still, they should give you the option of at least a couple intakes, more of the popular intakes such as FE Power, K&N, JLT, and then they should customize them pre-cut out so that you don't have to cut them out, because a lot of people, they don't have the tools, they don't want to rent the tools to cut them out, and they just may have poor judgment as far as calculating the space needed or the size of the cutout needed. So that's con number two. Con number three, there's a small fitment issue where the covers are too close, a little too close to the fuel injectors. They should have designed them in such a way that they're raised up a little bit. By the way, we're going to raise them up a little bit. We have a video on that coming. We're going to modify these to where they sit up about an inch so that they're not laying right on the fuel injectors. So that's con number three. The way they're designed, they're very, very close to the fuel injectors. They sit really low. Whereas on the 6.4 engines, if you notice their half covers, they sit up pretty high, and they're not really close to the fuel injectors. One final con is you have the option to buy the bolt dress-up kit, which comes in a nice chrome finish, and they sit low, nice shiny chrome bolts. Those do not fit. I don't know if maybe they just sent me the wrong bolts, but I paid $30 for the extra bolts for the dress-up kit, and they did not fit. That's definitely a con in my opinion, especially if they're continually sending these wrong bolt kits out and people are purchasing them, but yet they don't fit. Now let's get into the pros or the positives. Coming in, the first positive is the pricing. The price is right for these, only $139 for both engine half covers. Now that's before you get the Hemi put in or your custom name or whatever, and you get aluminum or steel. Only $139.99 before any customizations on their website is done. So the price is right. That's pro number one. Pro number two is the shipping. Shipping came in pretty quick for custom half covers. It only took about 2.5 weeks for the covers to arrive at my door. So the shipping is very reasonable for these covers to be custom made. As you order them, it only took 2.5 weeks, and that's definitely a pro or a positive in my opinion. Now the third positive is on their website, you have the ability to customize these. You can get whatever you want engraved in these. I got the Hemi. You can get the Hemi and the RT. You can get your custom name engraved in these. Whatever you want. Of course, it comes at a higher price, but that's definitely a positive. The ability to customize these to your liking. That's definitely a pro. Another pro is they're very easy to install. All you do is take off 4 bolts, 1, 2 on that side, and 1, 2 on this side. Take those off, put the engine covers on, and bolt back down the bolts, and you are good to go. Installation is a breeze. It helps to have the tool I use. Check out my installation video on these, because the tool that I use, it's like a sort of a flare nut wrench or ratcheting wrench that fits perfect on there. I don't know the millimeters, but if you look at the wrench, that's the type you need to get it off really quickly. And again, these things the bolts are pretty tight, so the wrench that I use is the one that you want to get, a ratcheting wrench. So that's another pro. The installation is a breeze. Now, another pro is that with the engine half covers on versus the full cover, the engine stays a whole lot cooler. I noticed that when I put the engine half covers on and I went to touch the manifold, and this car I've been riding for about 30 minutes now, running errands, and it's cool already. It's only been shut off for about 10 minutes. So now that full cover, it covered up the whole manifold, trapping all the hot air from the engine inside, keeping the engine even hotter. But with the half covers on, now the manifold is exposed to the air for all that hot air to come out the air vents. Now that enables the engine to stay a lot cooler. So these engine covers definitely keeps the engine a whole lot cooler, and that is a major pro in my opinion. Another pro for the 3G Customz engine half covers is their customer service is pretty good. They actually respond back in a timely manner. I contacted them after about a week when these were ordered, and I asked them, can you update the shipping? And they told me, yeah, sure, we'll update it. It'll be shipping out in very shortly. So the customer service on this is pretty decent. They respond. They'll give you some kind of a notification or response, whether it be a message or a direct phone call. So that is another positive or pro about the 3G Customz engine half covers. So if you're looking to purchase a set of these 3G Customz engine half covers, would I recommend them? Absolutely. The pros highly outweigh the cons. Highly recommend it for the 5.7 Hemi Durangos. Well, that's going to wrap up this video, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Give the video a thumbs up. Definitely check out my other playlist, because I have a lot of great videos on modifying my vehicle. So check those out. If you enjoy them, give them a thumbs up. I definitely appreciate it. In the meantime, I'm going to end this video here. I will see you guys in the next video. Alex is RT Live, signing out.